We all run on the same fuel. In this race that's being human, we're subject to the same rules while finding destinations. Shared bends and a winding road taking on the shapes of fear in the unknown for our children coming up. Pure love when we see them smile, worth every laboured breath and huff. Driven as we watch them grow, depleted if they're out of touch. These principles like beating hearts in every single one of us, regardless of our origins and where it is we're starting from. Pushing lungs to burn and cultivating an environment to see a seed safely bloom to adulthood is just a must. I'll do everything I can to shelter mine from dangerous, and couldn't understand someone who doesn't share that sentiment. So how could I deny the right of life to youth trying to run in hopes that someone takes them in and shields them from destruction? Could say they're far too young to see death falling from the skies above, but there's no such thing as old enough to understand what's happened. These people are not military, still war is their horizons. It's families, sons and daughters born to repercussions of decisions made that they've had absolutely nothing to do with on a global stage of power plays and money. How much of life is chance? A question that is constantly reoccurring in my mind through thoughts of conflict overseas. It's luck that I was born here, on land of opportunity, to live without a constant fear of facing my mortality. The only thing that separates us sitting in between is miles on a map, our basis geographically. And if we traded places now, I can tell you honestly that I would take exactly the same steps out to the country. From what I've come to learn, the journey here takes bravery. There is no other option. It's born out of necessity. That's the bottom line. The truth, that's their reality, despite what our decision makers would have us believe. The narrative that's peddled breeds they benefit financially. It's leeching off our system, not asylum that they seek. But ask these individuals and hear them as they speak of industry and working lives before they had to leave. Long before the beast of war leveled their economy. They reminisce of homes they love, just like you and me. Or just like you and me is the conclusion that I reach. There is no us and them. There is only humanity. If in the shoes of counterpart, then all I'd want is empathy, acknowledging my suffering, not playing blind to need. It seems responsibility does not align with policy. How we treat our fellow men sums up how we are seen. There's those who cover up their ears pretending there's no screams, and those who answer cries for help from other human beings. There's one who's told how he should feel, and one whose mind is free. The time has come to ask yourself, which of these do you want to be?